Calisthenics are exercises that just require your body weight as resistance. Additionally, the purpose of calisthenics is to encourage muscle growth and strength, just like any other sort of resistance training. Gymnastics is the best example of both beauty and strength, and the term calisthenics comes from the Greek words kalo, which means beauty, and sthenos, which means strength. Friedrich Ludwig Jahn, known as the father of gymnastics, popularized calisthenics in the 19th century. Calisthenics, sometimes referred to as body weight exercises, employs your body weight as resistance. The main concern with body weight exercises is whether they're as effective as using weights for strength and muscle development. We need to comprehend how our muscles develop and strengthen in order to comprehend this question. When a stimulus, or resistance, is applied to the matching muscle at a high enough intensity to cause muscle overload, muscular and strength adaptation take place. Simply said, your muscles adapt and grow bigger and stronger as you move more weight with them. But it doesn't follow that any weightlifting technique will be effective. Jogging, for instance, can be quite strenuous on the heart muscles and can help them grow, but it won't help your legs or other skeletal muscles grow very much. The stimulus in this case is insufficiently potent to target every muscle fiber in the leg, which is the issue. By the way, if you previously viewed the muscle fiber video, you'll be aware that there are 3 different types of muscle fibers. Type 1 is used for endurance, while Type 2 and Type 3 are used to produce large levels of force. Running doesn't take a lot of effort from your legs, so Type 2 fibers don't get overworked or experience a lot of muscle growth. It's also the reason why, despite the fact that jogging only uses your body weight, many people don't view it as a calisthenics workout. However, other calisthenic activities do elicit a demand that is high enough to work those bigger muscular fibers. Consider a pull-up, which on average people struggle to complete 5 times. This movement forces all muscle fiber types to contract and finally exhaust themselves, which encourages muscle growth. Now let's move on to another one, push-ups. Another effective calisthenics exercise that promotes muscle building is the push-up, particularly for beginners who find it difficult to complete even 10. However, ultimately you're going to encounter the issue of insufficient resistance. Even while it could be difficult to do your first 10 push-ups, soon 10's going to seem merely like a warm-up. The same issue as with running arises when you can perform 20, 25, or 30 push-ups with ease. Now, of course, you can change the push-up to make it harder, like elevating your feet on a platform, but in the end, you're not increasing the demand on the muscle groups engaged in a typical push-up. Rather, you're starting to shift the muscles participating in the exercise. When performing push-ups with your feet elevated, your anterior shoulders start to bear the majority of the resistance rather than your chest. Therefore, you won't have enough resistance to build your chest. Why not simply put more weight on your back, you could be asking? Well, then it's no longer just body weight at that time, and thus it's no longer calisthenics. So the next logical step is to use weights. Despite how beneficial calisthenics can be, there will inevitably come a time when some muscle parts, particularly the powerful muscle groups like your legs, your hips, and your chest, will require more resistance. Additionally, calisthenics make it difficult to separate specific muscles because they need the use of numerous muscle groups to complete an exercise, which isn't a bad thing at all in terms of natural and functional growth. However, this is not to suggest that calisthenics cannot be used to develop a physique. In spite of the fact that you can get people to look like this by doing only bodyweight exercises, there is a noticeable difference between the 2 training programs in terms of the amount of muscle gain. Even Olympic gymnasts use weights to push themselves to their limits. This is not to imply that calisthenics should not be a part of anyone's fitness regimen. You just need to be aware of how to use it. Calisthenics are fantastic since they're completely free. All you need is a park with bars and the ground you walk on. Only when you purchase items like suspension systems or gymnastic rings will you have to make a financial commitment. Beginners don't need to find the motivation to go to the gym because bodyweight exercises cover all the compound motions that are often seen in a starter program. So if you practice calisthenics and you're happy with your results, keep doing it. However, if you feel like you're about to hit a wall, maybe it's time to switch to weights. Post your questions on fitness and health in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.